A girl named Na Bora received a call from her father, bringing news of a package from a man named Joseph. Inside, she found a videotape titled Forbidden Love, along with invitations to an art exhibition. The sight of the tape took Bora back to her teenage years. In 1999, she felt a wave of sadness upon learning that her best friend, Kim Yundu, was reluctant to travel to America for heart surgery. Yundu's change of heart stemmed from an unexpected romance. She had fallen for a man who visited her mother's tailor shop. Bora noticed the name tag on his school uniform, Park Hyunjin. He was there to create a Woom High School uniform, and both Yundu and Bora were set to attend that school this year. After hearing Yundu's story, Bora vowed to support her friend. Bora promised that if Yundu decided to go to America for her surgery, she would gather all the information about Park Hyunjin and send it via email, ensuring Yundu wouldn't have to worry about losing her first love. Eventually, Yundu agreed to Bora's plan and prepared for her trip to America. On her way to school, Bora took the bus and nearly stumbled into a guy twice, but he caught her just in time. To her delight, she noticed the name tag on his uniform read Park Hyunjin, the very person Yundu had fallen for. Keeping her promise, Bora began to dig into Hyunjin's background and discovered that he was single. He often spent time with his best friend, Pung Woon-ho. One day, Bora learned that Hyunjin and Woon-ho were auditioning for a broadcasting club. Inspired, she decided to sign up and audition as well. However, during the audition, Hyunjin chose to withdraw, impressed by Bora's taekwondo skills, allowing her a chance to join the club. Ultimately, Bora was accepted alongside Woon-ho, who soon suspected that Bora had feelings for Hyunjin due to her investigation. Bora discovers Hyunjin's pager through Woon-ho, but he sets a condition. She must bring him a video cassette titled Forbidden Love. Woon-ho has feelings for Bora. One night, she intervenes to prevent a fight involving Hyunjin and Woon-ho, leading to an unexpected friendship among the three. Later, Hyunjin invites Bora to the restaurant where Woon-ho works and asks her out on a date. However, Bora, who isn't interested in Hyunjin, quickly declines and leaves, accidentally forgetting her stick. She finds a quiet spot in the garden to tend to her bandages when Woon-ho arrives, returning her stick and helping her with her leg. Deep down, Bora realizes her growing affection for Woon-ho, who consistently shows her kindness. During a school trip, Hyunjin annoys Bora, and they end up taking a picture together, which she sends to Yundu. As summer vacation begins, Bora focuses on helping at her family's shop. Unexpectedly, Woon-ho shows up to tell her he's working part-time at the ice cream shop across from her video rental store, bringing them closer together. One evening, after work, Woon-ho invites Bora to pick plums, sharing that he used to live in that house before his family moved to New Zealand and later divorced. He returned to Korea with his father while his mother and younger brother stayed behind. As they enjoy the plum tree that Woon-ho planted with his father during his childhood, the moment becomes magical, and they almost share a kiss, until a plum falls on Bora's head, breaking the tension. After this, Bora realizes Woon-ho's feelings for her mirror her own, and she gathers the courage to invite him to watch a movie that weekend. Woon-ho responds to her invitation with a kiss, affirming his interest. Later, Bora and Hyunjin enjoy ice cream at Woon-ho's shop, where she is surprised to see Yundu back from America. The two friends embrace, excited to reunite. Bora introduces Yundu to Hyunjin and Woon-do, and Yundu is thrilled to meet Hyunjin so soon. However, it's surprising to learn that her first love is actually Woon-ho, not Hyunjin. Yundu mistakenly recognized the name, because she encountered Moon-ho in Hyunjin's uniform at that moment. Bora is taken aback by this revelation. Caught in a conflict between love and friendship, Bora ultimately chooses to prioritize her friendship. She begins to distance herself from Woon-ho, not wanting to hurt her best friend. She cancels her weekend plans with Woon-ho and instead encourages Yundu to meet him. Unaware of the situation, Yundu is overjoyed, while Woon-ho is left in shock. Later that night, after receiving a message from Woon-ho, Bora meets him and abruptly ends their relationship, which had barely begun. Woon-ho is stunned, but unable to change Bora's mind. In the pouring rain, he stands there holding a letter meant for her. The letter reveals his true feelings for Bora, expressing how his affection for her blossomed from the moment he first saw her at her father's shop, long before she even noticed him. Their paths seem destined to cross. As they attend the same school, Bora certainly captured Woon-ho's attention. He felt a pang of jealousy when he noticed her interest in Hyun-jin, but he was relieved to discover that Bora shared his feelings. However, their budding romance faces a hurdle, as Woon-ho must soon return to New Zealand. He promises to come back, even as he prepares to leave Bora behind. Woon-ho's letter, which never reached Bora, contained heartfelt sentiments. The holiday has come to an end, and due to Bora's restrictions, her relationship with Yun-ho has become strained. The four friends traveled to Seoul, where they recorded videos at a broadcasting station where Yun-do's uncle worked. Yun-do's uncle kindly provided them with tickets to enter the land in Seoul. During their time there, Yun-do realizes that Bora and Woon have feelings for each other when Woon-ho, who has a fear of heights, bravely decides to ride the roller coaster just to be near Bora. Later, Woon-ho informs Bora about his upcoming trip to New Zealand, leaving her shocked and heartbroken, though she tries to mask her emotions and leaves the scene. On their way home, Yun-do expresses her disappointment in Bora for not being honest about her feelings for Woon-ho. Feeling let down that Bora doesn't trust their friendship, Bora seems to forget that Yun-do is her best friend, someone who would do anything for her. If Bora had confided in Yun-do from the beginning about her feelings for Woon-ho, Yun-do would have been willing to step back. Back at home, Yun-do revisits her email correspondence with Bora. Just as she considers deleting a message about Hyun-jin, she stumbles upon a message in Bora's trash folder. In it, Bora reveals that her feelings are for Peng Woon-ho, and Yun-do was the first person she confided in. Reading this message brings Yun-do a sense of relief, knowing that Bora had shared her feelings. The following day, Yun-do meets with Woon-ho and tells him that Bora truly likes him. However, because Yun-do has feelings for Woon-ho, Bora has been dishonest about her own feelings to protect Yun-do. Understanding this, Woon-ho decides to seek out Bora. Woon-ho surprisingly took everything in stride. He expressed his gratitude to Bora for sharing those moments with him. Woon-ho admitted his feelings for her, and Bora reciprocated, revealing her affection for him as well. Unfortunately, they had to say goodbye. Despite the distance, they maintained their connection through emails. As the year passed, Woon-ho shared that he had enrolled in a university in Seoul, hoping to be on the same campus as Bora the following year. Sadly, that email marked the end of their correspondence, and Bora never heard from him again. Left with no other option, she tried to move on with her life, but the memories of Woon-ho lingered. Fast forward to the present, adult Bora receives an envelope from Joseph, which contains an invitation to an art exhibition. She decides to attend and is captivated by the display. However, her heart sinks when she sees a tribute to Peng Woon-ho, born in 1983 and passed away in 2001. It was hard for her to process this shocking revelation. Just then, Joseph, Woon-ho's younger brother, appears and explains that he organized the exhibition and sent the tape to show Bora how deeply Woon-ho loved her. He shared that the happiest moments in Woon-ho's life were spent with her. Back in Cheongju, Bora watches the videotape titled Forbidden Love, which turns out to be a heartfelt recording from Woon-ho. As she plays the video, she is overwhelmed with emotion, reliving their high school memories, the seasons they cherished, and the friends they had. The video is filled with moments of Bora, and tears stream down her face, as it concludes with Woon-ho recording a final message with his little brother, expressing his wishes for her while he was in New Zealand. In the recording, Woon-ho asks Bora to wait a little longer for their reunion. Watching this, Bora can no longer hold back her tears. A beautiful love story often remains unfinished. Until next video, sending lots of love your way.